Well, good evening, everybody. Hope you're having a great start to the weekend. Tonight, TRACKILICIOUS round 6 at COTA. So, from the practice session here, I'm gathering that there's 4 cars out of, 11? That are on the track. I feel that maybe, just maybe, there won't be many racers this evening. Let's look at the GT3 side of things, because it is a multi-class. I guess I gotta close this. Gotta go here. Let's watch. Or is it only showing me GT3 hypercars? I'm confused. Are there no GT3s on the track at practice? These guys did practice, but okay, they're currently in the pits. So 4 hypercars and 4 GT3 cars have practiced so far. Alrighty then. I probably haven't practiced as much as I would have liked to, but so be it. It is what it is. 26 minutes. Well, in 10 minutes, we're going to have our briefing here. So let me keep an eye on that. Actually, how many tires have we got? Does it say? 100 tires. Ew, okay. Guess I should start with the wets. Since I'm guessing there is, yeah. There's no tire warmers. I know it's kind of weird, but wet tires start working. Or start gripping at much lower temperatures. And I don't enjoy practicing at night, but I guess part of the race is going to be starting at night. It's kind of what happened last week as well, I think. I remember correctly. I don't know why exactly they do that, but this old man does not see well in the dark. And I haven't practiced here much this week, day or night. I haven't raced here in the dark. So this will be a new experience for me. So, depending on how many cars will be in the race, I don't think it's even going to be worth it qualifying if there's only 4 or 5 cars. Maybe 6. That's 3 lines. It'll be something new for me. Didn't practice as much as I would have liked to because mainly since 1.3, update 1.3 came out for this game, the game's hasn't been running good for me. Been having lots of issues, and they're rolling like one hot fix a week. And in many ways, that tends to not be the best way about going to fix a game. If you're updating one big update, good. But when you're going back every week, changing a little bit of this, a little bit of that, PCs don't tend to enjoy that all that much. So as people have suggested, uninstall it and do a fresh install. So I might try that tomorrow. That's gonna take quite a while. Take an hour or more. I also have to back up all my car setups, liveries, and all that stuff. Just want to get a lap in here. Get used to this night circuit. Okay, so quite slower than everybody else, and that's okay. It might be worth it for me to watch some replays of this race, because Might actually get some pointers how to get faster and stuff. We'll see. Okay, that's enough. Might have a briefing soon, so while we wait for this, oh, some cars are out on the track, so let's watch those while I go and have a look at the Discord for the briefing. Go.
Alrighty. A little bit of sound check for you from you guys. If you guys can hear me out there, just type something in the chat. Yes, Merv?
I can hear you.
Oh, you could have just
You
said something in the chat, and that's all fine. All fine. Oh, right, at least I got that confirmation. Alrighty. Here, we're just gonna wait a couple more seconds. Hopefully, we get some more drivers to trickle in by the end of practice. I know we have some of the guys out there doing IRL stuff. Hopefully, they're having fun. Alrighty, well, let me start it for the meantime. I know we have some new faces coming here to TRACKILICIOUS, so I'll explain the entire driver briefing pretty much like usual. So, anyway, welcome to round number 6 here at this lovely LMU and GT3 Spring Championship here at TRACKILICIOUS. As far as our racing format, it is a 1 hour and 15-minute race with 1 times fuel and 1 times tire consumption. As far as our qualifying format, it'll be the same as always, the 20-minute qualifying session. At the start of the 20 minutes, GT3 drivers may exit the pits and begin to do their hot laps. They have 10 minutes to do so. After the 10 minutes mark is at the end. No GT3 driver may begin a hot lap after 10 minutes are remaining in the session, but if you do cross the finish line at a 10:01, you're more than welcome to complete that hot lap. Now, when there are 10 minutes remaining in the session, hypercar drivers may exit the pits and continue and do their hot laps. Now, as far as our hypercar drivers, don't leave your stall and form a queue at the end of pit road until the 11-minute mark. That is to pretty much provide a little bit of space, considering cars don't go here in LMU. So if you are going to queue up, please queue up to the left-hand side of the track. That way you don't block the pit entry or pit exit. Now, please be careful to yield to any cars in the previous group who are still starting a valid hot lap. Now, as far as qualifying etiquette / grid start, if a driver is slowing down to build the gap between them and the car in front of you during the initial out lap, please avoid overtaking them. Depending on the number of cars on the track, there will be a queue that will end at the first out lap. Please don't jump the queue. Give respect to your fellow drivers, and they'll do the same for you. So please just expect a queue of cars to slow down, especially in the final corners of the lap. of the outlap. Now, as far as right now, we do have not that many drivers out there, but more than likely that'll be the issue during qualifying. Now, if a fast car on a hot lap is pushing a slower car on a hot lap, it is always the faster car which is responsible for any incidents. Overtaking in these situations is inadvisable. As a fast driver, it is important to ensure a large enough gap ahead of you. That way, you guys complete your hot lap without being impeded or impeding each other. All drivers are expected to attempt a qualifying lap or hot lap to the rest of their efforts. Please don't pull aside and start from the back of the race. Now, as far as blue flag rules during quali, if you see a blue flag during qualifying, it means the car behind you is on a hot lap and you aren't. So it's your responsibility to clear the racing line without affecting our hot lap. If both cars are on a hot lap, there won't be any blue flags. Now, as far as blue flag rules during racing, while lap cars aren't required to yield the racing line or slow down for a faster car, they should A, drive predictably and never make any sudden movements at the last moment, and B, give the faster car space for an easy pass at the earliest, safest opportunity. When approaching the lap car, faster cars should wait for a safe moment to make a clean pass, and remember the rules regarding false at collision are the same regardless of the class or blue flag status. Blue flag penalties may be incurred if a driver is found to be making erratic movements, defending track positions against a faster car, or holding up a faster car for an undue period of time. Now, as far as the pit lane and pit exits, those guys are used to establish a right of way. Crossing the line early on exit will result in a track limit penalty, especially here in LMU, so please be aware of that. Should there be an incident caused by crossing the pit lines, the responsibility will fall on the driver who crossed the line and may result in a penalty from the steward. Now, after you crash or have spun off track, if your car is out of control, it is your responsibility to hold the brakes so that your car behaves predictably. For other drivers, failing to hold your brakes and allowing your car to wander into the path of another driver can result in a major penalty. If your car has gone off track, it is your responsibility to rejoin the track in a safe manner. Encroaching upon the track in the path of another driver can result in a major penalty, so please be aware of that. Now, as far as incident reports, I'll be providing a link, that way you guys can fill up a incident report form if any incidents have occurred. Please submit your reports within 24 hours, that way I can take a look at them. Once the results and penalties are published on Discord, you have 24 hours to request an appeal against that. As far as lap 1 incidents, they will receive a double time penalty. If you want to learn more about the rules and resources of this league, we do have a tab in our Discord where you can go over there and read upon them more. Now, as far as incidents, majority of the time they are accidents, so please remain civil during the race and in Discord afterwards. You're more than welcome to discuss it with the other drivers regarding incidents after the race, but please keep it civil. Drivers will be receiving a penalty for any inappropriate comments posted in the Discord or in the race chat. Just report your incidents and let the stewards decide. When you pass a checkered flag, please treat the track as a yellow. No erratic driving. Please predictably slow down and return to your garage. Any contact after the race people will receive a penalty. We are implementing this rule to address 2 separate issues. Most drivers have a direct drive wheelbase, and contact with an unsuspecting driver can result in serious hands and wrist injuries. And also, retaliatory actions of any kind is frowned upon here at TRACKILICIOUS. This includes expressions of frustrations through contact after the race. As far as penalties, we don't have anybody serving any penalties tonight, so right now we have about 8 minutes left in our practice session. So if you don't have any questions, you're more than welcome to go out there and continue lapping around and getting that extra practice. If not, that's pretty much our driver's briefing. Nope, no questions. Yep.
Thank you for the very good briefing, my good son. Now, quick question: did you say we were all going to line up, like staying on, or what's the go on?
As far as qualifying, I believe you are a GC3 driver, so once the 20 minutes begin on the timer, you're more than welcome to do your hot laps for the next 10 minutes. After that, just come back into the pits, and pretty much that's qualifying for you.
Cool. All right, thank you very much.
Yes, sir. All right. You guys stay safe out there. Enjoy your race.
I will.
Okay, that was the briefing. Driver's briefing. So now I'm seeing up to possibly 6 drivers. BWatt was kind of on the track, but did not put any times down. Okay, so let's see what he does here. He's in 5th, 4th, really. Okay, other than navigating the S's, oh, he does go in 2 seconds. I tried it. Still leads to unpredictable behaviors on my car. Okay, so they're almost a gear up, almost in every corner. Yeah, they're really driving at the limits. Yeah, I don't think I can drive at these limits for very long. But that's just me. But I see where they're getting a lot more speed than I am. They're braking later. They're going everywhere, through every turn, a lot faster. Maybe I'm just too fearful of pushing the car. You're not going out. No. My pussycat is such a pain in the butt. You're a pain in the butt, big guy. Both of them were climbing trees when I took them out 4 o'clock this afternoon. First time this spring. Hopefully not the last, and hopefully they don't end up climbing too far up the trees. But It's nice to see that they're having fun out there. So yeah, if there is just 6 cars, hypers in the race, it's not going to be worth qualifying. As you can see, I am way off pace. I need to definitely work on my skills. Fourth gear through here. How did they do it? I guess I just have to get used to... See, I still have that bad habit of braking a little bit and then harder as we go. Ooh, he made it into first by the skin of his teeth. So the Genesis can be fast here. He proved that. If you have the skills, you can pretty much, I guess, push any car. They're carrying over a lot more speed. I don't know how they do it. You can see that the rear is snapping at them constantly. Yeah, they brake at the 150 where I tend to brake at the 200. So I'm easily losing a second every big braking zone. But we'll see how the race progresses. These guys have been known to be a little bit aggressive in their race, and sometimes they take each other out. I always wish everybody a good race, but yeah. Alright, practice is over. So, for those of you who have listened in to the briefing, the first 10 minutes... Ooh, during the day, is it? So, oops. Just switched back to night, did it? Let's close this. Let's go to the GTs. So first 10 minutes are going to be the GTs, and then the hypercars for the remaining last 10 minutes. Why did he go out? I guess he didn't listen to the briefings. He was not supposed to be out there. So again, it is still a night. So I'm guessing we're starting the race at night. A lot more BMW, Lexus, and Mercedes drivers than we used to a couple of weeks ago, before the 1.3 update. Pretty much everybody was in the McLaren or Porsche back then, and quite a few Lambos as well. I do know that the Lambos have been going through some tough times. There's been a couple of mistakes in their bops, and they seem to be fixing it a little bit every hotfix.
Good evening, sir.
Ooh, okay. Hello, Justin. Let me try to fix that once more. Okay, seems like I need to go to another surfer again. Where's the voice? There it is. Come back. Hopefully that fixes it.
C has donated 3 hearts.
Ew, that did not work. Okay.
Steve says 8.
Okay, let me close Discord and start it up again. Where's Discord? Here it is.
Lucy has donated 3 hearts.
There we go. It's fixed. It's getting harder and harder to fix her. But, okay, it's fixed. Hello, Justin. How are you? Run all your errands and stuff?
Justin Slim Friesen says, Yepers.
I'm extremely slow compared to everybody else on this track.
Justin Slim Friesen says, is the race at night also?
Well, that's the thing. Last week, it was partially. We started in the dark and we finished at the break of dawn. So, looks like it's gonna be the same thing again. I could have used so much more practice. But yeah, I'm like 15 seconds off pace here. But I was looking at the other guys and I just can't drive at the speeds that they're going through these corners. Like, they're going through the S's in 5th gear. And I have to in third gear slow down, otherwise I'm not gonna make it through. So they know something about these cars that I don't. And yeah, I was looking at their brake zones, and they do brake a lot later than I do. So that is one thing that I do know. I tend to progressively brake more and more as I'm braking in my zone. Whereas hypercars, you pretty much have to do the opposite. Brake a lot and then start slowly let go of the brakes. So I still need a lot of practice in hypercars. Okay. Minute and a half before hypercars hit the qualifying session. Not that I'll qualify, but I'm going to use this short break here to use the restroom, and I'll be back. Kitty, move it, move it. Okay, well, since I'm also not qualifying, I might as well set up a smoke screen. Nine minutes. Well, this guy should be leaving the track, making way for the hypers. This is the guy I was watching. He is so fast compared to me. Warming up his tires. Yeah, if I were to qualify, I'd use the wet tires. Like, it's not really going to change anything at my pace. Like, really, being 12 to 15 seconds slower than everybody else, putting on wet tires is going to make life simpler for me, but it's not like I'm going to be losing much pace. Yeah, this guy's in a Genesis. I figured this would be a good place for me to compare what I'm doing compared to them. See, I do that turn in first gear, he's in second. By the time he gets to the S's, I'll be in fifth, going through the S's in fifth. I'm slowing down in third here. I'm in third and putting on the brakes. And then through this part I'm in second, sometimes in first for this one. But he's making a lot more steering wheel corrections than I do. You can see he's really struggling with the steering constantly. I don't think I have what it takes to drive at this level.
Justin Slim Friesen says, tires must still be cold.
Yeah, it's only his second lap out, so yeah, I would agree with you. He's also qualifying on a full tank. So an hour and 15 minutes, we're definitely going to have to pit. I don't think I worked out the motor map here to know how much battery I need to be using up. So yeah, he can shave 8 seconds off of this.
Justin Slim Friesen says, yikes. A couple sloppy looking laps.
Dang, it's a good thing you're not watching me drive. If you think these are sloppy. Like you said though, the tires are still cold, so. But even this is extremely fast compared to me. I'm like 210 here, so. They're all 8 seconds faster already on cold tires.
Justin Slim Friesen says, it's hard to judge without ever driving this combo. Plus cold tires.
So in the briefing, I like how he mentions that if you get a blue flag, at the first opportunity, you should let the car behind you pass safely.
Justin Slim Friesen says, much better.
Man, if I get to third here, I'm too high and I can't brake fast enough. How are they able to downshift when my car won't want to downshift? I can't get it from third to first, and he's going from fourth to first. See, 154. I told you he can shave 8 seconds.
Justin Slim Friesen says, there we go.
Yeah, he just shaved 8 seconds there. He's going in 6th gear, 5th gear, 4th gear through here. I don't know how they do it. But look, he's fighting with the steering wheel so much. He's getting every little bit of grip out of those tires. I cannot drive at these levels. Feels like he's got a 25 Newton meter wheel here. Every little bump, everything sends his steering wheel left, right, and center. I couldn't fight with my steering wheel. Okay.
Justin Slim Friesen says, was obviously just tire temps earlier.
Time for the race. So only 4 people qualified. No, he went out, did a lap. So we're 6. Oh, I need to change my tires. There we go. Yeah, we don't want to race on wet tires. Yeah, I went out with 10 minutes remaining of the practice before the briefing. I wasn't going to be patient warming up the tires. Let's just put on wet tires. Given the amount of
Justin
people,
Slim Friesen says, I noted he's a S3 driver right before he left the track. So yeah, he's a fast boy.
yep, he is. Okay, folks, wishing me luck. 6 cars, and I think there's 8 to 10 GTs. I could probably run tiny pedals. Good luck and have fun, everybody.
Justin Slim Friesen says, GLHF. Mike Wolf BLN says, Sup boys, happy May 1st.
Thank you. I'm definitely gonna need it. Hey, Mike. Yeah, May 1st. Time to pay the rent and bills and stuff. Which I did.
Justin Slim Friesen says, Sup Mike.
I'm gonna be counting on you guys to count the fuel. Seems I'm not the only one to have a hard tire in front.
Mike Wolf BLN says, Good, just back home. May 1st is a big party day in Berlin. Met some friends, had tacos of frozen margaritas for his birthday.
Dang, those GTs are close.
Mike Wolf BLN says, yet LMU needs to make more of a gap between classes. Justin Slim Friesen says, agreed.
Oh no! Dang it. This is gonna cost me a lot. I was faster than that car in front of me. Okay, dang it. Oh, that cost me a lot of time. Hopefully I can catch up to him. So how's my battery? Do I need to up or down the motor map? My fuel economy? Dang it. I don't have the tiny pedal flashing the red light if I'm running it too high. I'm having a hard time seeing this track in the dark. I guess no comment means my battery's good as is. Dang it. And they're pulling away from me. Dang it. Oh well. Might as well retire now. You guys still there? Did I lose you guys already?
Mike Wolf BLN says. Here.
Okay.
Mike Wolf BLN says. Finishing my taxes.
Oh, alright. Yeah, mine are already done. They were done last month.
Mike Wolf BLN says. I file monthly.
Oh, really? Okay. You just do it once a year. You doing it for a business? No, businesses are also once a year. And you guys do things weirdly in Germany. Imagine having to pay an accountant once a month to do your taxes.
Mike Wolf BLN says. All business report VAT either monthly or tri-monthly. Justin Slim Friesen says. Interesting. Wonder if it's the same here. Mike Wolf BLN says. Yet I pay 600 a month for VAT accounting, then about 1,000 for my business and Coronal.
I guess my battery's doing okay. Seems I have more VE than the rest of them.
Justin Slim Friesen says. It hasn't gone empty yet, but comes dang close on the back straight.
In this section here, okay, catching up to slower cars already. Thank you. Wasn't this the leader? What is he doing so far back?
Mike Wolf BLN says, no tiny deal I see. Justin Slim Friesen says, I'm confused. What are you asking about?
That Lambo was in first place the first time I passed him. Now he seems second to last. Something must have happened in the GTs.
Justin Slim Friesen says, ah.
No, I'm not running tiny pedals because it usually gives me issues.
Mike Wolf BLN says, a friendly bump with a GTP maybe.
Otherwise, I'd love to run tiny pedals.
Mike Wolf BLN says, sorry I mean hypercar. Justin Slim Friesen says, battery keeps flirting with empty, but so far so good.
Yeah, I wish I had tiny pedals to give me a number readout there. Starts flashing at 10 and around 5 you might need to reconsider things. But that little bar doesn't tell me much. I think the leaders are catching up to me. What's my fuel looking like?
Mike Wolf BLN says. On some cars it's on the wheel SOC.
I don't know what that means, so see, but I'll take your word for it. Dang it.
Mike Wolf BLN says. SOC means state of charge.
And these guys are so fast. But I'm happy to see them so close together. Hopefully they'll get into a fight and wreck.
Justin Slim Friesen says. 20L of VE, with 23L to go.
Yeah. 20 liters and 25 to go. And I still have 20 laps to go. So yeah, my brain doesn't work. So I'm guessing I'm gonna need a little bit of fuel before the end. Whoa, no! Shit. And I can't be looking at my gauges. I hate these little clusters. I'm gonna have to find a fuel setting and tiny pedals. Make the fun super big so that I know kind of what I need to do. Ooh, almost lost it there. It's too bad I can't bump up my electric motor thing and save a little bit more fuel. I have a feeling I need to put in like 2 laps of fuel.
Mike Wolf BLN says, you can.
Well, just in saying that the battery's going dangerously
Mike
low.
Wolf BLN says, but you shouldn't.
Okay, see. Yeah, I'm gonna need to come in for probably 2 laps of fuel.
Mike Wolf BLN says, I haven't drove the Genesis before, but some cars you can turn up the Regan also.
Really? A track warning there. Dang it. Gonna get another one here too. Feel like my brakes are wearing out. Can we change our brake pads?
Mike Wolf BLN says. Can, but I don't think they'd wear out in 1HR. Justin Slim Friesen says. I don't know if you can in LMU.
Dang it. Sorries. He's not gonna be happy. I'm lucky I didn't get more damage than that because he was coming quickly. Don't know what I could have done differently there to avoid that though. One of these days I'm gonna have to put in some chat macros. I haven't figured out how to do that yet.
Mike Wolf BLN says, for what?
Well, to say thank you and to say sorry, I guess, are the two main ones. I think it might be just my foot that's getting tired as the race progresses. And I'm not feeling the pedal as much, and I'm not pressing it as much. Ooh, is that the yellow BMer that I ran into earlier? You're not gonna be happy. Oh, he was letting me room there on the inside? That's okay. Oh, he is blocking me. Okay. Really? Really? You guys see that?
Justin Slim Friesen says, yup.
Well, I'm sorry you ran into me, but there should have been the yellow flag. It's just, like I said, I don't know what I could have done differently there. Oh, man.
Justin Slim Friesen says, now you'll both get penalties. LOL.
Why will we both get penalties? I'm confused. Why am I going to get a penalty? Well, I'm going to have to report it for it to be a penalty on him, but I don't see what I could have done differently.
Justin Slim Friesen says, unsafe rejoin.
Well, I was in the middle of the track. How was I supposed to make it a safe rejoin? Cat, no. Dang it. Oh, I can't brake. Can't feel my leg after a certain amount of time, I think. Rick, no. Man, that cat really, really wants to. You'd think he'd gotten used to the routine yet. His routine and my routine keep on colliding every evening. Like, we aren't arguing for the past week. Been living here for 5 months. I keep the same routine every day. As soon as I start streaming in the evening, that's when he decides that. He decides that it's time to go out.
Justin Slim Friesen says, LOL. His routine is bug jeeps for 1 hour before he lets me out.
Yeah. Like every night I take my furries out. Right after I finish a stream. You know, sometimes I'll grab a bite to eat first, but shortly after, for the, you know, ever since we moved here for the past 5 months, and every night he has to bug me an hour before. I don't get it. Oh, did I tell you for the first time? Well, I probably didn't tell you, but both cats were climbing trees today. My old one just decided to, I'm gonna climb this tree. And then the other cat saw him and figured, hey, I'm gonna do the same. My old cat does it about 3 times a year. I don't know what gets into him, but it's like, you know what? I feel like climbing this tree here. And that's what I'm gonna do. I haven't seen the little one do it since he was 6 years old. The first time he saw a squirrel climbing up a tree, he went up the tree, and I haven't seen him done it since. But today, he saw the other cat do it, and figured, I'm gonna do the same. How am I in 5th all of a sudden? What happened? Did somebody get into an accident? Okay, I'm in 5th all of a sudden. I don't even know which car retired, because all I'm seeing is the 27 lap dudes. I guess he came across that that BMW, and that BMW's like, I'm not letting none of them pass. Oh shit. Shit. Yeah, I'm really not feeling my brake foot anymore. Which is weird, because usually it's my right foot that I don't have any feeling to it, but... What? Then all of a sudden, I'm braking. 7 laps of fuel left. How many laps have I got to do? 8. Dang, I'm going to be missing 1 lap of fuel. And I'm having a hard time staying on the track.
Justin Slim Friesen says, let's get that set up on the straight. No rush, we have a few laps.
Let's get what set up? Oh, the pit. Thank you, dude. Although I'm a lap down from these guys, you're gonna have to let me go. But that was really nice of him. See, that's why I would like to do the thank you button thing. Although I guess during the race you're not supposed to use the chat. Oh man, that's the wrong thing. Do not repair, okay. God, I hate navigating that thing. I'll just waste it one straight. Messing around with that thing. And then for the next straight, we'll come across that BMW again.
Justin Slim Friesen says, set it to 10%.
Well, I'm only going to be missing a lap of fuel, so I only need 1 lap. Or did I read that wrong? I got 5 laps.
Justin Slim Friesen says, do 10. Be safe.
Well, I'm in last place, so yeah. It's not like it's gonna cost me anything. But okay, I got what, 5 laps? And I need 5 laps, so I'm good actually. I should be able to finish this without having to stop. If we go to 37, But if it stops where it is now, that's good.
Justin Slim Friesen says, 5 or 6 more to go.
Yeah, it might be close. It was 37 for a long time, now it's going down to 36. It all depends if the guys in front of me are gonna have to come in for some fuel. Oh, they already came in because they already have more fuel than I do. I'm confused. They've already all been in? Everybody's pitted?
Justin Slim Friesen says, you are on lap 32. Not finished 32 laps.
I know, but I got 4 laps of fuel, which brings me to 37. But did they all pit already? Because I had more energy than they did, and all of a sudden now they have more.
Justin Slim Friesen says, looks like it.
Yeah, I didn't even see them. Didn't even notice that they were pitting. Seems I'm always passing this Lambo around this section. And I always have to wait because he's really fast downhill here. So I always have to wait until this straight. I can't even read the time remaining. It's 5 minutes because the numbers on that other corner are taller, bigger, but I'm going blind. Whoa! Same. Guess the car is getting light. And yes, you are correct that the thing is, I'm a lap behind, so I don't even need to do that lap 37. If the leader crosses the line, then there's a lap that I won't have to do.
Justin Slim Friesen says, leader just crossed the line. Justin Slim Friesen says, he'll need to do 2 more.
So yeah, I just need to do 1 more lap by the time we get around. You think I'll have to do 37?
Justin Slim Friesen says, depends if the leader passes you again.
Which could happen. Well, at least I'm finishing in front of that other Genesis. That was pretty much my goal in this race, except I really wish I could have fought him for it, though. Instead of him retiring, and really wish I didn't spin out at the beginning. Whoa! He did pass me. There we go. So I didn't need to do that last one. That last spun out did it.
Justin Slim Friesen says, LOL.
So T Lao is the guy that ran into me, right?
Justin Slim Friesen says,
That was blocking me.
rough one.
Yeah, it was. It really was rough. Well, it serves me right. I didn't practice at all this week or nothing, so. Still a good result for me.
Justin Slim Friesen says, oh well, they can't all be bangers.
Nope, they can't. So do I have to do a report for this guy here? And I'm going to have to find when the lap that he was blocking me.
Justin Slim Friesen says, up to you. But I probably would.
Well, I'm pretty sure he's going to be reporting me. So. And that means that the next race he'll still pull some similar stuff. Fortunately, I can't seem to find where he was blocking me. Got kicked out. Okay, well, that was that. Ooh, I need a break after that one. Well, I learned a lot of things about this track today. And I think then my best times went down from 210 to 202, which is similar to those guys' lap times when they're on cold tires. But yeah, it's easy to lose it on this track. I got a couple of places. I need to definitely keep working on the setup here to make it even more safe. Oh, that was a lot of fun. Could have been better. I actually had more fun in the rain yesterday than this race tonight.
Justin Slim Friesen says, "You can keep COTA. LOL."
Yeah, it's... Well, this would have been fun in the rain, too. Although, not in the rain in that night, because I can't see nothing at light.
Justin Slim Friesen says, "Alright. I'm gonna hop over to Glenn's stream. Later, guys."
The guy is calling me out in Discord. I don't know what I should do. I apologize. That's all I can do, but what he did was really not cool either.
Justin Slim Friesen says, "Geez."
Well, I considered my accident to him. Okay, it's not a good rejoin or whatever. We're going to load it up and
Justin
check it
Slim
out.
Friesen says, "Friendly league it seems."
Oh, I apologize. I didn't mean to, but what he did in return was way above what was called for. We're gonna check that incident out. See, I did not know that he was coming. So yeah, that is a rejoin on me. But I was on the track, so I mean, I had to flip somehow. You know? What, I can't really back up because I'll hit the barrier and lose my rear wing? So all I can do is floor it and spin, but I did not
Justin
see
Slim
him
Friesen
coming
says,
here.
"His onboard must be wild. LOL."
His onboard? How do I change to him? Oh, there we go. That works. So yeah, he sees me there, but it's under yellow, but yeah.
Justin Slim Friesen says, "Cockpit." Justin Slim Friesen says. And full speed.
Yeah.
Justin Slim Friesen says. LOL.
Okay, how do I get back to me, though?
Justin Slim Friesen says. We'd all be furious.
Who would all be furious? Yeah, well, I had some bad things like that happen to me, and I don't take it out on the guy next time around.
Justin Slim Friesen says. You'd be saying. He did that on purpose.
No, I would be saying that was a really lousy rejoin. And I'd report him for a lousy rejoin. But I've never done to anybody what he did afterwards.
Justin Slim Friesen says. Anyway, I'm off to Glenn's stream for real this time.
Okay.
Later. Justin Slim Friesen says. True that.
I've never purposely did anything like that to wreck anybody's race. I can't find when he did it, though. I guess Mike fell asleep doing his taxes. Yeah, it was before that. Oh, here it is. Lap 23. So this is the time remaining, right? So it's 50 minutes in 28 seconds. Okay, let me see here. Did it start any earlier? I don't think so. I think I was just catching up here. I've never filled out any of these reports. I don't know how that works, but I'll do that offline, folks. So that's it for tonight's race. Hope you've enjoyed it. Nighty nights, everybody's.